People, welcome to Erica's studio. Hello, lovely people, welcome to Erica's studio. This is where we give you reviews on Africa Kids in Love videos for better understanding. Stay tuned.
How are you, Russian? So this is Aku's newest videos, that is Endless Affection. Little introduction, then we go straight to the story. So Alishaba and her husband, Fred, as we all know. In this story, Fred is disgusted by Alishaba because of her pregnancy. But Alishaba, as loving as she is, she still doesn't seem to care. She still loves her husband. Cook, clean, even in her pregnancy. She tries her best, but Fred still doesn't appreciate her effort. See this food, which I cannot even see the content inside. Fred was complaining that this food wasn't covered. What is inside this bowl, Fred? I cannot even see anything. But Fred was complaining because he has no love for Alishaba anymore. But our loving Alishaba doesn't give up. Fred asked her to leave and call her sister Erica. Alishaba, the loving wife, does as she's told. She calls Erica. And at this point, I even start to pity Alishaba. Because as Erica entered, Fred is being all nice and like there's nothing like moodiness in him. He's been all happy, talking like as if Erica is rather his wife.
I just want you to be around me. I hope you're okay with that.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Alright. Okay.
Now, Erica, who doesn't understand anything, is trying to console her sis that maybe Fred was just stressed or something. So I think she's blind to whatever that's going on, that Fred is actually being a monster. Yes, Fred is being a monster to Alishaba. But all the same, Alishaba agrees and then tries whatever her sis Erica said. This part bore me, Fred. You know that you are living with Alishaba in the same room, and yet you are still asking who is there. Has it got into this? Anyway, Alishaba enters and then tries to get a good sleep because she's pregnant. She needs to sleep early for her child and everything. But 2 minutes into sleep, this guy was like, what is this? Look at her face. Charlie, 10. I don't want to see your face. Charlie, 10. I don't want to see your face. Fred. Alishaba still agrees to 10. And few minutes into the sleep, Fred be dramatic. Like, Alishaba was like, oh, he's my husband. There's nothing wrong with. But this guy shouted like as if the girl wanted to kill him. Just because of this, Fred leaves his room to go and sleep in Erica's room. Why? What have your wife even done to you, Fred? Erica still doesn't seem to understand what's going on. She's just neutral in this and she doesn't understand what's going on here. So she's just being normal, but still doesn't understand why Fred decides to sleep in her room when he has a wife. Why would you come in my room, man? Can't you go to your wife? So this leaves her contemplating a lot. After contemplating for the night, this girl starts to think negative. She starts to think negative that Fred is in love with her. Like, even if I were her, I would think the same, because why would you leave your wife's room to sleep in my room? Why would you treat me better than your wife? She starts thinking and then gets an idea. If it's true, then she has to do something so that they both can be together, betraying her own sister. She actually lets this go too far. She comes to Fred to tell Fred that Alishaba, her own sister, is actually cheating. And that she's doing midnight calls, she's with her ex and whatever and this and that, to the extent of saying that Elishaba's pregnancy might not even be for Fred. And this is where Fred starts getting mad, getting angry, because what do you mean by this pregnancy is mine? So Fred actually waits for Alishaba to come home. Alishaba went to the market despite her pregnancy. She went to the market And she was, oh baby, oh babe. She thought her husband was just going to hug her, but she received a very big surprise. Let's see. He says, so he slapped her. He slapped her because of a lie and didn't ask whether it's true or not. Very sad. Alishaba, unknown to everything, goes to Erica for comfort. Goes back to that backbiter, that snitch, for comfort. Oh God. She doesn't know what's going on. Her own sister is backstabbing her, but she doesn't know. Anyway, Erica acts all goofy, all sorry about that. Why would he do that? Why? What did you do? Acting like he doesn't know anything. This is where Erica breaks all boundaries. This is the last straw. This is where she goes beyond limits. Beyond limits. She tries to actually seduce Fred because she thought Fred loves her. But we still don't know whether Fred really loves her. So stay tuned for next part. Subscribe to this channel. Let's all find out whether Fred will actually give in. Thanks for watching.